Darlene Price.
Darlene Price, how long have you been doing CrossFit?
Since October of 2009.
Okay. And is this your first?
Games experience, absolutely.
And how's it going so far? Tell me about it.
I couldn't be happier. It just has been everything I could have hoped. Yesterday, going into the first workout, I felt better than I usually feel before a workout at the gym. So that was very reassuring, exciting. And then my clean and jerk yesterday, I was ecstatic over, 10 pound over my former PR, so 110. I was very, very thrilled about that. Thanks to the awesome coaching of Chad Vaughn, Wes Kimball. It was just, I was on cloud nine after that. It took me hours to come down.
Do you want me to tell you the best quote so far of the morning? Darlene goes, think they'll be playing our music or we're just going to have to listen to the word fuck the whole time.
How many times did you get well, I had about 10 years of quite challenging health issues. I had thyroid cancer when I was 40 and some other stuff. And then about the time I turned 50, the cardiologist said I had coronary arterial disease, so that was exciting to find out. And I was on blood pressure medication and cholesterol medication, and that went on for about 3 years. And when I discovered CrossFit, and at the same time the nutritional aspect, I just really grabbed hold of that. And within the first about 9 months, I was off of all the medications and had lost 30 pounds. Just felt like I had found the fountain of youth. Everything was, I couldn't believe that at 54, I would feel that awesome. And I feel better now than, at least since my mid-30s. It's just great.
Yes! Oh, that's I can't jump that high, so it's not going to happen. Oh my God! See? You came out of nowhere. Oh. But you didn't let me meet her the first day because she was never in love.
Warming her up. So that was awesome, yeah? It was Shelly, then Darlene, and then Charm.
Charm?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Oh,
good luck on your run.
Right now, it's just starting to calm down.
I was going to say this, but that's what I can't.
Woo! Did you hear that, Mom? Second place.
Standing with the second fittest master in the world right here.
You missed that part. I was crying beforehand. It's like all the emotion just was all of a sudden everywhere right here with all that adrenaline. And boy, it all came out. Wes comes over to me and says, "You okay?" I said, "No." I started crying on his shoulder. I went out. Okay, you want to hear what I have to say? Is that what you're waiting for, Rob?
He is.
I went out there in the tunnel on the way out. I mean to tell you, my fingers and my toes, my arms, everything was just tingling like crazy. The adrenaline was so strong. And I was just breathing and trying to calm myself down, but I got out there, sat in that rower, saw everything was set the way I needed to be, and I just stood there and I said, this is it. This is everything I've got. This is everything I've worked for. Everyone I know and love is right behind me, screaming for me, and I'm gonna kill this. And I just got in the rower and gave it everything I had, stayed with it. And I could not believe it when I was on the bike. I just pedaling, and I could have pedaled harder, but it wouldn't go any harder. So, I tried standing up, and it didn't get me anywhere to stand up. So I just pedaled, and all of a sudden Chuck says, "You're at 469," and I went, "How can that be? How can I already be done?" So then it was just trying to do those. I was going to try to jump on the box jumps, but I was just so full of it. I was afraid I would trip, so I just did the step-ups, and then once I picked up the weights, it was just go. It was just go. That was awesome. It was just, oh, what a high. I was just ecstatic. I don't think I've ever felt this good in all my life. Just to have done something that I wanted to do so much. So it's just great. Is that enough? Thank you. Thank you. So, oh, wait a minute. Can I say one more thing?
Of course.
Because I forgot to say it before. My coach, Wes Kimball, is the absolute best on the planet. He just took hold of this whole thing for me. I said Wednesday night when I got here, I was talking to somebody I had just met, and we were talking about, being prepared and whatever, and I said, at this point, the body's done. I've trained everything I can do to be prepared. There's nothing else I can do. This point, it's about the mind. And so I just have to take care of everything about the mental part of this effort. And that's where Wes took over. He just took all of the worry and the thinking and every time it was time to warm up for something, he had the timetable, he had the warm up, he had the right way to jump in and practice the skills. He didn't overtrain me. He just he would get me there at the line right at the first two workouts. I was the last one out because he wouldn't turn me loose until it was time to almost walk out. He didn't want me standing in the line being jittery. So he just managed it so beautifully, and I can't ever express how thankful I am for what an awesome coach he's been. And my whole gym, they're so awesome. I know they've just been screaming their heads off today. So I wanted to say, CrossFit Austin, you guys are the top. Thanks.
Darlene Price.